Hello, pile number 3, and welcome to your reading. You've chosen the Amazonite as your crystal that will be our signifier. This helps with releasing your authenticity as you speak in your communication so you can communicate authentically. It also helps connect your throat chakra to your heart chakra. So we'll see how this plays out in your reading as we discuss with Archangel Azrael what we are being called to let go of between the full moon and the last quarter that goes from December 27th on to January the 3rd. If you chose by your signs, the signs here in this pile are Aquarius, Gemini, Pisces, and Sagittarius. Again, welcome to your reading. And if you're not any of these signs, don't worry about it. The biggest thing is that you chose this by your intuition, or that this just, came up on your feed. So let's see what Archangel Azrael is guiding us in pile number 3 to focus on letting go of. Archangel, okay. Saying to, so we'll see. I want to just see what ends up coming out, because that can either be let go of flexibility or to embrace flexibility. So we'll see what it ends up being. Hmm. Okay. Freedom. Hmm. New beginnings. Oh, these are great. Hmm. I'm gonna do one more, and then I'll channel from that. Let's go for this one. These are so great. I love this. Okay. Okay. So this is what I'm hearing. I'm hearing, let go of your rigidity, because when you do, all of these things will happen for you. Pile number 3. There is a situation for some of you that you have been very rigid on, that you have um, that you can't see any other way, right? Um, you may want to check out pile number 2 as well. It seems like they were kind of stuck, so to speak, as well. But there is some inflexibility that you are dealing with. And I'm looking at this Amazonite. That really helps us to speak our truth, right? Um, I feel like with this as our signifier, you're being asked to step into that truth and being able to share it. Um, what you're being rigid on is not your authentic truth. Um, it may be something that may have been pushed on you, and you're trying to make that thing. It's like I'm seeing, square peg round hole. Like it does not fit. So you're needing to lean into flexibility, let go of the way that you thought things were going to go, and just see how it ends up flowing from there. If you release this idea that you had on what you were supposed to do for a situation, let that go. You aren't you aren't going to harm anything by letting that particular piece go. In fact, these are upside down for emphases, is what I'm getting. In fact, you'll be extremely happy with the results when you let go of your rigidity that you are surrounding yourself over. Um, there's so much delight, so much freedom, and new beginnings on the horizon for you. You notice all of the, well, you see all of these birds that are surrounding you. Um, I'm hearing that you're binding yourself, you're clipping your wings by being narrow-minded, so to speak, not thinking that there is another path that the universe has for you. Um, let's see. I want to do some clarification here. Let's use the mm, maybe the intuition tarot. Let's see what we have there for the intuition. So, that's around here. Oh, actually, so I don't see that one around. Let's do this one, the mind info. So this will be pretty direct on some guidance regarding these things. So let's see, what guidance do you have, Archangel Azrael, regarding this inflexibility? What can you help us with, Archangel Azrael, in terms of the inflexibility that we need to let go of? What may help us? So thinking these three here. Okay. Believe. Bravery. Compassion. And okay. And I guess these two. It's time and detach. Okay. So let's take a look here at these. So, you're being asked to believe fully in your dreams, and it's time that an idea that has been deep inside your heart to be brought to life. So, mm, I got through with something like this. Um, you may have been trying to approach a situation using everything but the idea that you had a long time ago, a very long time ago, that you've kind of put in the background. You've pushed it aside, said that that probably won't work, but you hadn't tried it yet. There is something that you have deep within you, um, and it may be connected to a particular dream that you thought was far-fetched, and you're trying literally everything else but that idea that you used to have. But you're being asked to believe in that dream, in that idea that you had, that, and to bring that to the light and bring it out of the shadows into fruition. Let go of the things that aren't working, and lean into the things that you haven't tried yet, even if it may sound strange, because when we're working in other ideas, that's when the juices kind of get going and we can get unstuck, right? We get that freedom, and that's going to require bravery, to be honest. Especially if it is something that other people wouldn't think of when you are being a pioneer in something. It can be really scary. But I mean, especially with these birds. Oh, I love these birds here for you. And oh, like you got the butterflies too. So there's transformation that's on the horizon there. If you can dig into that bravery, it's going to require being compassionate, specifically to yourself in this regard. Um, you again, yeah, be kind to yourself. Give yourself a break. Instead of being a taskmaster, a bully, and a horrible friend, be a loving comforter who's always had your back. So you're being asked to believe yourself just like a friend would to you, because it's time. It's absolutely time, and you need to detach from something. Again, detach from that inflexibility. See what this has to say. You're being asked to detach from something you've been holding on to. When we hold on too tightly to the desired outcome, it restricts the flow. Exactly. That's exactly what I've been saying. Trust that the outcome will work out and let go of your attachment to it. So you've been holding on to the way that you thought that things are supposed to go. And because of that, things are not flowing through. So let go of it. It's okay. I really feel like all of these piles have really connected together this time around. And so it's pretty neat. Um, yeah, I want to take one more. Let's see here. Why not? Let's take a look at some tea leaves. That sounds like a good idea. So let's get the tea leaves. All right, Archangel Azrael, can you help clarify the situation that is present for us during this time between December 27th to January 3rd, and what we need to let go of? Clarify this for us. Any guidance or any other information that you may have. Okay. All right. So I'm feeling okay. These ones. Let's see. Oh, I got a timing too. Well, let's see what we got. Stepping into a new experience. Interesting. Yeah. Turkey, someone's behaving stupidly. Gosh. Azrael, you're being kind of pointed. We're getting March here, so that might be a significant um month for you in terms of things changing over into that freedom and happiness. Oh, the sun, happiness and well-being. Obviously, that's a thing there. And ooh, family matters. So for some of you, you may specifically have a new beginning when it comes to family matters, and perhaps this inflexibility may have to do with a family situation. Um, not uncommon during holidays. um, and yeah, obviously, whether this turkey is you or whether this turkey is someone else, you are certainly being called to step into a new experience and trust in the idea or your dream or um, something that has been held deep within you. Being brave is going to be important here, and you don't have to. Mm, it doesn't matter if you have fear just do the thing afraid. You will have support. You have divine protection, and it will lead you to freedom. Hmm. That's that was channeled from Archangel Azrael. There is this transition that is happening, and there is something that you obviously need to let go of, something that has been really stubborn. It's I'm seeing this almost. Oh, so it almost feels like those little wooden sticks that you might get in your thing that's really stubborn and hard to get out. Um, and like the thing, the reoccurring theme has been, limiting belief type of thing. So, I think that is a reoccurring theme here. Um, but truly believe in yourself and believe in yourself, for your mind and the rest will follow. Let's do some runes here to end this reading. This has been a very clear reading. There's some amazing things that are on the horizon for sure. All right, Archangel, what do you have for us? Okay, awesome. So we got this Willow rune, which means joy. There's so much joy that's coming in with the bravery that you end up doing. It's going to pay off. It really will if you step into that bravery and lean into shifting your mindset into how things can move forward, shifting your strategy, trying something different. Oh, and I'm thinking this is the Sewula rune. Sorry, this one's the Sewula rune. This is the Wunjo rune. They both have to do with like happiness. So I got really excited. So this is the Sewulas with the sun. And again, happiness. Believe. When you believe, you will literally have sun in two places. You can't really make that up either. And the Wunjo rune has to do with joy. You will find joy, happiness. And like there's such a huge difference between happiness and joy. And those joyful moments are very fleeting. And oftentimes, they can be found in the midst of chaos. Obviously, you got a turkey, somebody who's behaving stupidly and such. But truly, you are getting all the green lights to really um to step into that new experience. Now, the Knuz rune is reversed here, and I mean that's pretty awesome because that means ulcer, so you're thinking of like negativity, and that's in the reverse. So through those obstacles, through that pain that you've been going through, and for some sense, I'm feeling like this has been for a long time. Um, you'll end up having that delight, um, and I think that might start coming in for you. Um, yeah, that may start coming in for you around March, and then finally, you've got the Ewas rune, and in the reverse here, it's because the it wasn't like it had to do with a horse, right? So this is kind of horse. So think movement, things like that. You may have been in stagnant space, right? And had a lack of momentum. So this asks you honestly to take a look at the way that you've been doing things up to now and seeing if there is a lack of faith in your own insight that is keeping you stuck. And that that is basically what our reading has been saying. When you actually take a step back and look at yourself, start believing in yourself, you will come into freedom. That is what is blocking you right now. So, um, step out of your own way, detach from the thing that you've been holding so tightly to, and you realize that, when it comes to the outcome that you'd been holding on so tightly for, maybe something even better, honestly. It's what you're seeing: to light, happiness, freedom, new beginnings, happiness and well being. All of those things will happen, even though it may be scary. It's time. Have compassion on yourself as you go into this new beginning. But when you let go of that rigidity, everything, and I mean everything, will follow. Pile number 3 has been your reading. If you enjoyed it, be sure to like and subscribe. Do let me know if this resonated with you. Would love to know more in the comments, as we're trying to build this community as we try to endeavor in this crazy journey called the spiritual experience, right? But until next time, just know that I love you. Know that God, Source, your spirit team loves you so very, very much. And know that we are all in this